Yet again, Game Freak is getting called out for their laziness in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Shovel Knight's getting a board game, maybe. And Stranger Things popped up in Fortnite. Wow. You know what? Game Freak, you are... I don't know what's... You're fucked, all right? That's all I can say. Game Freak, you blew it, okay? I saw today a bunch of people were talking about this. It was all over the internet. That apparently someone on Reddit, let me find his name here, Mystic Song on Reddit, was comparing the animations in Pokemon Sword and Shield that we've seen so far to animations from Sun and Moon, and they are the exact same animations, that we got in Sun and Moon. Dead seriously, they are exactly. All they've done is just up-res the models. Like it's like the same models, same animations, same everything. And Junichi Masuda, when he was talking about why they can't put all the new Pokemon in the game, his main reason, actually, not even one of his main reason was because they're forced to create high-quality animations. Like, we're forced to create high-quality animations, guys. We can't do that for everybody. But you didn't even make high-quality animation. You just up-res the current ones you had. Like, are you kidding? It just gets worse and worse with Sword and Shield. It doesn't get better. There's not like one little morsel of news that comes out where it's like, okay, well, there's that at least. At least there's that. It's always like, oh, you thought that was bad? Check this out. Boom! Suck on that, bitch! And it's like, Jesus Christ, Game Freak, not Pokemon Company. Pokemon Company's too busy caring about the mobile. We're gonna talk about Pokemon Masters here in a second, which is another mind fuck, something. It's all gonna tie in here. Just you strap in, okay? But yeah, forced. Like he said, they were forced. There's someone's like with a knife to their throat. Like you better do it. You better make those high quality animations or else. And it's like, you're this lazy that, okay, first of all, you're not making new animations. You're reusing old ones. You're not making new models. You're reusing old ones. You're just up-resing everything. That's it. Okay. And you can't just do that with all the other Pokemon. How much longer did that take? I watched a video of someone making a brand new, from scratch, Wingull animation, and they did it in less than a day. I don't know how many employees Game Freak has, but you just get all your boys on there, crank it out. It'll only take a couple months. You got all the animations, but they're not doing it. They put a press release, a statement out. I think the president of the Pokemon Company was like, "This was a hard decision for us. We were like, we love Pokemon, but we were like, can't do it. Look at the calendar, can't do it." So I don't know what is going on behind those. They do not give a fuck. That's what's going on. They try to pretend like they care. They're gonna pretend like they're not gonna pretend. They're not gonna put out a statement being like, I mean, we really don't give a shit. I mean, you know, they're gonna be like, yes, we were so passionate. We're so upset that we couldn't hold the Pokemon in there. It's like, it's just terrible news. It's terrible, right? And I first saw this on Switch Force, and Gabe was over here talking about it. He's like, I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal. That's what anytime bad news comes out about Pokemon Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield, Gabe's always just like, I'm still excited. I'm raring and ripping to go. I don't think there's a problem here. I'm just like, Gabe, did you ever play Pokemon? Do you actually give a shit about Pokemon? Because I do. All right, I want a good Pokemon game. Sun and Moon, I was out. I was done. I was like, I can't do this. I was so excited for this, and my hype levels just keep going down and down. I'm just getting frustrated. I'm like, oh my god, why? Why, Game Freak? Why are you so lazy? Why are you just tarnishing the good name of Pokemon console games? And they're doing it in favor of their work. They got all their team really putting the polish and the shine on their new Town game. You look at Town, it looks awesome. The art style, the graph, everything looks great for Town. It looks so good. They got their A team, literally their A team. Team 1 and 2. Team 1 is Town, Team 2 is Pokemon. They got all these people working on Town because they want to make a name for themselves outside of Pokemon, all right? And that's fine. Game Freak, you're a company. That's great. You know what? Your name is Game Freak, all right? So you better be making some other games. But Pokemon is literally like the biggest entertainment franchise in the world. And I know that the mobile situation is outshining you guys, etc., but come on. Put your best foot forward. Can we? I mean, I feel like this Sword and Shield, it's done. All right, there's gonna be no salvaging it. It's done. They're pretty much it's over with. All right, we're gonna have to just like wait for the next one and just be like, pray to God they get it right the next time, or they're just gonna give up or something. I mean, like who knows? Who really knows? They're just going through the motions with this current Pokemon game. It looks like trash. You've seen the screenshots of the terribly rezzed tree that looks like it's from 64, like a fucking 64 game. Boy. But in in other Pokemon gaming news, new Pokemon games, Pokemon Masters got like its own direct, and they showed off a fully animated cutscene for it. They were talking about all these new mechanics in the game. They got Gary, Misty, all this stuff. They're putting so much effort and love into Pokemon Masters. I watched a video talking about the Pokemon Masters situation, and apparently we haven't got a full cutscene in a Pokemon game in over like 10 years or something like that. It was a long time. I don't remember. Don't quote me on the numbers. Please don't quote me. But it's been a really, really long time since we've got a fully animated cutscene in a game. Maybe it was for X and Y? I'm not sure, okay? That wouldn't be 10 years. That doesn't make any sense. It was something about Mega Evolution. So 10 years out the window. Fuck me, right? That was really incorrect. But it's been a long time. It's been a really long time. And they're really trying for Pokemon Masters. It looks like a good game. Like all the stuff that I saw about it and they're talking about, like, I know it's got the weird triple battle mechanics, but it looks like a good game. I'm like, why can't we put this much love, care, and effort into like revolutionizing and revamping Pokemon, the console series? Like, why? Well, the mobile game, obviously they're gonna make so much fucking money. I was literally out in Murfreesboro, Tennessee the other day, and we saw like 50 people. Literally, that's not an exaggeration. I swear to God, it was like 50 people at one point playing Pokemon Go in this plaza. Not a single one of them. No, there might have been a handful, honestly, but mostly it was like middle-aged men and women that would never buy a Switch, never buy a Pokemon game on Switch. Seriously, mostly it really was. And I'm like, that's why they're focused on this, because they get everybody roped in with the mobile games, because every mom and dad just got a cell phone. They're just like, Pokemon, haha, let me play Pokemon. It's just like, yeah, it's so simple and basic. They're like, I'm going to the mall. Oh, here, play Pokemon. Ha, I'm done playing Pokemon. You don't have to sit down and try and invest yourself in the story, invest yourself in training, and invest yourself in all this other stuff. It's such a casual affair. It's just like, Pokemon's done. So mobile games are killing Pokemon, the video game series. They really are. It's gonna leave Pokemon in a bad state in a few years. I hope not, but that's the road it's looking like we're taking right now. And I think we should all boycott Sword and Shield. I know a lot of people aren't. It's like the second most pre-ordered game from E3. I am not pre-ordering. I'm not gonna buy it unless they come out with word that they are fixing it. I'm speaking with my wallet. God damn it! I still do want to play it. I know that's the cuckest thing I could ever say after saying all that, but I do. But I'm gonna resist. All right, I'm gonna resist for the good of the country. Okay. Please send me strength, positive vibes, and prayers my way so I can be strong in this trying time. But yeah, I'm saying we should not buy Sword and Shield. Because if you're with me, give me a hoorah in the comments. Because this is just unacceptable. This is just completely uncalled for. These motherfuckers are lying through their teeth about like, oh, we really care a lot. Can we get back to making town now? Oh, it's still on. Oh, we're still recording. Fucking goddamn it, Game Freak. Get it together. Woo! Got me riled up. Shovel Knight is potentially getting a board game. I say potentially because it's funded. It's going to be funded on Kickstarter. It's currently being funded on Kickstarter. They have an $80,000 goal. They're currently at over $20,000 with 25 days left according to the article I saw. I think it was on Nintendo Life. That's where I saw it. But I'm like, we're doing Kickstarter again for Shovel Knight. Like, you already are like, you blew up off of Kickstarter, right? You've made literally millions of dollars since you've been on Kickstarter with the first Shovel Knight game. You've made so many iterations. They sell out the ass. They do great. Why can't you fund your own fucking board game? Why do we gotta fund the board game at this point? And it's not made by Yacht Club Games, but it's made by Panda Cult Games, which I guess they specialize in board games. I don't know. But like, Yacht Club Games could pay for this. They're just like mitigating the risk. Like, okay, well, if no one wants a Shovel Knight, we'll do the Kickstarter. We don't lose any money. Our hands are clean. But, you know, if it does well, then we'll make even more money, and they funded it, and it's great. And it's like they're trying to be like a little, hey, look, it was originally funded on Kickstarter, so this one is too. It's like we're coming home. And I'm like, God, fund your own fucking board game. Like, Jesus Christ, just make the board game with all this money you made. You made so much money off of Shovel Knight. Don't play me. Don't play with me. I've never fund your board game on Kickstarter. Are you kidding me? Funding the original Shovel Knight's great because it looked amazing. It was great. It did great. There you go. Fantastic. Good for you. But once you find your success, you should get on your own legs, right? You should get on your own legs and go, okay, well, here we go. But you're like dipping back into Kickstarter, like, help us mitigate our risk so we don't have to, you know, put our money on the line. You're putting your money in our pocket, and then if we get enough, there you go. You'll get a product. If not, oh well, you'll get your money back. There's like no risk for them at all. It's just like, have some faith in Shovel Knight. I feel like if you made this and announced it, it would be fun for your fans and for your community. Like, look, dude, they're doing other stuff with Shovel Knight, but they're like, no, you're doing other stuff with Shovel Knight, not us. The game did look kind of cool. I saw it. It looked like interesting. I'm not a board game guy, right? I like that Pokemon like Master whatever the fuck game it was back in the day. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a board game where you're a Pokemon Master Trainer. I think that's what it's called. I liked that game. That was fun. That was like the I played Monopoly and all that shit, of course, obviously, but I have the fondest memories of that Pokemon game. I had a great time at my friend Adam's house, and we would play that a lot. It was a great game. It's actually probably not that good of a board game, but to me it was fun because it was Pokemon. In the prime of Pokemon, I was having a great time. But yeah, this game looked pretty fun. If I was gonna play a board game, I might lean towards playing the Shovel Knight game. It looked fun to me. It looked interesting. I mean, maybe get some friends together and play it, but I decided it was silly that they were funding it on Kickstarter. I was like, come on, guys, not again. You're done. You already made it to the top. Let's do it. Let's look reputable here. Let's look like a real deal company, okay? You've done it. And there's some Fortnite news. Ooh, there's portals in my, there's Stranger Things portals in my Fortnite. Can you believe it? Fortnite's always doing collabs with like big properties, huge properties. The first one I remember was Avengers with Thanos in it, and that was just like out of nowhere. Like they didn't even start small. They were just like, boom, we got Avengers, bitch! And Fortnite is the biggest game in the world. I don't know why. I hate it. I don't like playing it. You know, whatever. We'll get to that in a second. But they did John Wick's. They got John Wick's in there, and now they're doing Stranger Things in Fortnite, and apparently it started out with portals in some mall in the game. I don't play the game. I tried quite a few times, and I was just not feeling it. But the portals don't even work like they do in Stranger Things. You know, Stranger Things, you go to like the upside down, and it's like, oh my god, everything's black and scary. Ooh, this is spooky. But in Fortnite, it just teleports you to a random area of the mall. So it's like, what's the point of even putting them in there? Like, oh look, we got random portals. Isn't that fun? It's just literally just looks like Stranger Things. But some people are speculating like, okay, well when it actually comes out, some more stuff's gonna happen, because Fortnite does that. They release things in like little iterations to get people thinking and get people guessing like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, what's going on here? So maybe something more will happen in Fortnite. But why is Fortnite so popular? Why is this? Why do people like this? I played it. If I'm gonna play a shooting game, I don't want to be building forts the whole time. All right. Literally, Fortnite is like 70% building, like 30% shooting. If you're not good at building in the game, you're not gonna have a good time. Like, that's straight up, all right? And I don't wanna build, I just wanna shoot. I just wanna do mindless running around shooting, okay? If I'm gonna play a shooting game, that's how I wanna do it, okay? Look at Doom, have a great time playing Doom. But Fortnite's incredibly successful, so they've done something, right? I don't know what, I don't know how it is so successful. Maybe because it's like so cartoony and wacky, but like that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, all right? It struck lightning. It was like it's like a miracle, right? It's a miracle of gaming. They're making billions and billions of dollars. It's gonna be the #1 game. God, maybe for another couple of years even. Who knows? It's still killing. Every other battle royale game comes out, and Fortnite's just up here, and they're like, oh, we're coming to get you, Fortnite. Oh shit! And they just die. No one can compare, no one can compete, and it's outrageous. I don't know what's going on here, guys. But hey, if you like Fortnite, go run through some portals, and that's it. And you'll go, ooh, it looks like Stranger Things. Isn't that fun? Yippee, my Fortnite. Oh, God. If you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our merch store at FUgameCrue.BigCartel.com. We got shirts, we got mugs, we got all that fun stuff. Link to that in the description if you want to support the channel, but you don't want to buy merch. We got a Patreon, patreon.com/FUgameCrue, or the join button on the channel down below. Check out the description for links to all the stuff, and my personal channel, skate channel, all that, just everything. Just go down there and get in there, and I'll see you guys later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
My door stuff.